All right. Gary had a question. Is it better to go to have a different name, uh, to have a different name for your business or go by your own name? Well, there's actually a lot of options for naming your business. I'm just going to put this in the chat, but I'll also do a screen share and just walk you through this. It's a piece I wrote called Seven Major Options on How to Name Your Business. So the link's in the chat there. Okay, but one, yeah, you can use your own personal name. Um, that's strangely worded. Sorry, just your personal name. So like tadhargrave.com. I could go with that. Another is you can make up a word, like Etsy. The hell is that? I have friends who started something in Canada called the Otesha Project. That was actually a word from another language, which they used. So, but you might just make up a word. There was like, I mean, Uber is not a made up word, but it's just a strange word in that context. Or like Lululemon. The hell, what is this? Eatsies was a app I recall, and it was sort of, um, anyways, it was sort of high class, low cost food, and the name was Eatsies. So sometimes you just make up words. Third, you can speak to the result. So sold out seminars, um, get known now, buildyourpractice.com. These are examples of Island B. You're kind of speaking to themselves. Third, or option number four, you can speak to their current situation. So you can talk about Island A. There was a dating coach I knew, and he had his program was called "She's Only 6 Steps Away." He worked with guys, yeah, because this experience that guys has that. Well, there's a woman I'm interested in. She's just 6 steps away. I could just say hello, and then of course they don't. They just kick themselves for the rest of the week. Or a colleague of mine who did helped a lot of injured yogis recover. Thought broken yogi would be a good name. That's an Island A description. You could use an oxymoron. Of course, I'm a fan of this marketing for hippies. Those two words don't seem to go together. And I've seen so many businesses, and you can find this post here, which has a number of examples in it of those names for business. You could name it after the boat, nonviolent communication, edmonton.com, Edmonton massage. This is just, you can go local or you can just pick a specific modality. You could name it after that. I've seen a lot of people who do the work of Byron Katie. It's like the workwithtom.com, you know, easy. And you could also name it after your niche. Yeah, like single mom massage for musicians. So you could name it after the target market, the type of person it is, the industry, the demographics or psychographics. You could name it that way. So there's a lot of ways, and they all work. There's no better, there's no right or wrong way. Um, whatever works best. I would tend to go towards the island A and B if you can. You name it after the problem or result. But yeah, does that help, Gary?
Uh, yeah, yes, very much. Thank you so much. It gave me a lot of clarity. And so I recently I heard a lot of coaches say that if you have a one-person coaching business, then using a business name will dilute your personal brand, and you should go by your name. So it made me a little confused. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Here's the important thing is that one of the most important things is that they can remember it later, right? Because they may not be a good client for you. You talk to somebody, they're not a good client, but then they run into somebody at a party who'd be a perfect fit for you. And I know you've all had this experience where you run into somebody and you say, "Oh, I met somebody. I came across somebody that is exactly what you need." And then you can't remember what it's called. You can't remember the name. And you're like, "Oh, it's this. Oh, I just saw the TED Talk and it's this. Oh, what was her name? Oh, I was talking to this person. He has a business. He helps people like you." And and it's gone. So you want that to be really easy to remember. So if your name is difficult to spell, a lot of letters, really long, uh, maybe not something that everyone would commonly know, I would avoid going with that. Easy to spell, easy to remember, because it has to survive the second or third glass of wine at a party. Yeah. when they suddenly meet somebody who's, oh, you know who you need to talk to. Oh my God, you got to talk to them. What's their business name? Oh shit, I don't know what it was. And then somebody, oh hey Jimmy, good to see you. And that conversation is over, and the word of mouth never happened. That's what happens in the real world. So aim for memorable. Aim for easy to remember, easy to spell above to me just about everything. Yeah. All
Thank
right.
you.
Welcome.